this strange place that we're in right now. We're in a strange place. We're in a strange place of competing forces. We're in a strange place of competing ideologies. We're in a strange place of understanding where progressivism actually is. Where are we on this progressive spectrum? And what I'm finding more now than ever is that, you know, everyone who says that they're progressive, not necessarily progressive. And then the definition of what it is to be progressive is so broad. It's so broad, and in some sense it's so narrow because it depends on who you're talking to. But the reason I want to bring it up is because I think it's vitally important that we not pigeonhole ourselves into a corner of being completely irrelevant. And what I mean by that is that it is extremely important that if we see a vision for America that we think is better for America, what good is it having that vision for America if you can't do anything about it but complain about it on social media? I get that we need to have the conversations, we need to have the arguments, but if our ideas are genuinely better, if what we think America should do is genuinely better, then surely we should be out there doing something about it above and beyond the contrarian type rhetoric that we have online. And I feel that sometimes we limit ourselves to our experiences on social media, and we limit our activism to the world of social media. And what I mean, and why I'm bringing this up is because in that world, we have marginalized in some ways. We're marginalizing ourselves to the point where we are not going to actually be able to do anything in the real world. In the real world, it requires organizing. And this is why one thing that you would never see me do is criticize organizers, the people who actually go out there and get it done, the people who take it upon themselves to go raise money so that they can organize and go knock door to door and canvass. Those are the people who make it happen. But if we have pushed ourselves into the corner where all we are doing is refining our ideas and never really organizing on behalf of our ideas, then what good is our idea in the first place? What good is this vision for America if we are so esoteric and so philosophical and so contrarian that we cannot organize more than 10 people without devolving into another argument that divides us up into groups of 2? At some point, we have to realize that having a vision and having a better idea and having it in theory is not enough. And we have to be able to cross that threshold from being the person who dreams about a better version of America to being the people who help bring about a better America. And if we believe that that better America is based on progressivism, then we have got to rally people to our side. We have got to convince people that what we want is better. Our ideas are better. This is why it's better. And now not only have I convinced you that it's better, here's how we can implement our ideas on the national stage. Without that, we will forever be signifying. We will forever be talking about what's a good idea. Ultimately, you'll just be a commentator like me. And I, for one, don't want you to just be a commentator like me. I want you to get out there and organize and do something. Do something, because we need more people to go out and do than we need people to sit behind a desk and talk about what needs to be done. You don't need 100 Ben Dixons. We need about 100,000 organizers that will go out there and change the world for what we believe. But if we limit ourselves to virtue signaling and signifying on online social media, and that's the extent, and then all we do is argue with each other, the same arguments over and over and over again. I don't want to argue with another neoliberal for the rest of my life. Not because we don't have anything to argue about, we do. But I think that we've argued about it enough. I think that we've argued about it enough to realize that there's nothing else to say. We just have to out-organize them. We have to out-fundraise them. We have to run more candidates. We have to run races and win races. But what we can't do is expend all of our energy and limit our activism to simply social media and then our activities on social media are such that it marginalizes us into the corner where it's just a handful of true progressives, according to us, and we haven't organized anyone to change the world for all of these brilliant ideas that we swear we have, and I believe that we have. They would just forever be in the dredges of online society and never take root on the national stage and the international stage. We need leaders. We need you to get from behind your computer and go out and organize for those ideas. We'll see you tomorrow night.
The Benjamin Dixon Show is only possible with listener support. Go to www.thebenjamindixonshow.com to register for our blog, join the Progressive Army, and support The Benjamin Dixon Show. It's Ben Dixon! If you like this episode, be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Consider becoming a Patreon. Go to www.patreon.com/The BPD Show and support The Benjamin Dixon Show.